The first digital minimalism tip that has really improved my life is called don't catch them all. What this means is basically picking one or two social media apps that you use in the daily life. Or it can be also picking just on Instagram the stories or just the feed. This helps so much that you don't have to worry about posting somewhere, and also it kind of prevents you from scrolling because you don't have them in your phone even. I'm currently using one, but I think two is as well okay. But if it's like 3 to 97, I don't know how many there are these days, that's too much. Unhook yourself. Always when I went to YouTube to search for some tutorial or something, I get like 20 of these videos that I should watch. Of course, we know how the algorithm works. It knows what you like. This caused me problems, especially when I was working. And I wanted to put, some lo-fi music behind or some study music, something like that. And then I see these videos and my God, how many times I lost concentration and focus from the task that I was doing. So maybe 2-3 months ago, I found this nice Google Chrome extension called Unhook, and it has really changed my life. How it works is that you can choose like what do you want to be visible. You can block out many things like the suggested videos in the homepage, something, shorts, even comments and cards, stuff like that. It has really helped me to stay so much more focused, intentional and productive. I highly suggest it for anybody watching this video because I think digital minimalism is obligatory for anyone wanting to be in control of their life these days. And it doesn't mean that you need to log off and sell your devices and everything. I mean, just look at Matt Diavella. He has been posting consistently content on YouTube, and currently while I'm filming this video, he's on a break. It's just that you need to have the self-awareness, be intentional and then take action in this, to not be the slave of this digital world and algorithms. And I also used to be that, but now I just know that it's my responsibility and choice how I choose to work and how I choose to live my life. Give him or her personal space. Like in every relationship, you should have time for yourself and time together. You should do that with your phone as well. And I'm sure in this case, your phone will not have any abandonment anxiety issues either. So what I would suggest with this is that 1 hour before bed, you leave your phone somewhere. I mean, you could just take it next to your bed if you want, but just put it on airplane mode or something that you cannot basically use it anymore. This has helped me and for sure will help you in so many different ways. Some things, for example, for me are that I have had more quality time with my loved ones in the evening to just share what happened in the day. I have slept so much better, and that also means that I wake up happier. I have much more energy the next day, and I can think more clearly and make better decisions. Wake up with purpose. At least me in the past, I used to always take my phone and go to social media the first in the morning to wake me up. It was kind of, wake up method to take the screen, the bright screen, straight to my eyes, and it's that way I would wake up. But it's not the best way, believe me. There are much better ways to wake up. I mean, you can check my morning routine video here, but the first hour in the morning is so crucial because it sets the mood for the whole day. You probably don't want to feel already drained like the first hour of all the social media news, everything that is happening. Probably you just want to feel good and peaceful. Wake up with purpose means that have an intention already set. The first thing that you do. What do you want to achieve that morning? What do you want to feel that morning? Be a hotel guest of the digital world. Like in hotels, you have this do not disturb thing that you put on the door. You can do the same with your phone. Your phone probably has this function called do not disturb mode. It blocks out all the notifications, all the distractions, and lets you focus on the thing that you are actually focusing on. And the best thing is that you can choose what do you want to block away and what do you want to keep. So for example, I have blocked all the notifications from emails, WhatsApp, but I have kept calls because I have read that if you're in the flow and you get distracted, it takes on average 23 minutes to get back to the flow. So think if you get distracted like twice a day, that's almost an hour already. One to remember. This is something that I have used years, and that is to keep your passwords always in the same spot. So I have this app on my phone where I have them. So basically they are behind one password, and that's where the title comes to this trick. So you need to remember that one, because if you don't, well, that's a very bad situation. Then you lose like 25 passwords because you forget one. So write that somewhere. I mean, keep it safe. And this has relieved so much stress from my life. I don't need to worry anymore about what if I don't remember it, and then when I don't, all the backup things, and you know, you need to contact somebody and whatever. It's just they are all there in the same spot. Give yourself some personal space. Well, before I told you that you should give your phone some personal space, but also you should do it to yourself. You need to treat yourself and leave the phone sometimes at home. This is something that I actually learned from the Cal Newport's book, Digital Minimalism. I listened to that on Blinkist and it had so many good ideas, and I think this was one of the best, and I already immediately implemented that to my life. So I started running without phone because already I use my phone a lot and PC for work. Therefore, this was for me like the time to unwind. My mind is really calming down. It really gives you the opportunity and experiences to live life to the fullest when you are really outside in the nature, listening to the sound, seeing things. You're really like having a human experience. And of course, you know, you could worry about, well, if something happens, well, think how many times something has happened to you by now. Maybe once in 100 you needed to do something, urgent call or text, or I don't know, call 911 or something like that. There's always people for something like that. So do a favor for yourself and just leave it at home. 21st century sidekicks. You know, sidekicks are the ones that help the heroes to make good decisions and defeat the enemy. And who's here the hero? That's you. And who's the enemy? Well, it's the bad social media apps and digital world, and I think basically it can be anything that you just want to regulate. And in your phone, the sidekicks are the app timers. They're so easy, you can just set it up once. So for example, YouTube videos you can watch 30 minutes a day, TikTok 20 minutes a day. And this way you don't even have to think about how much time you're putting to those. You can set up that, okay, I don't want to spend time on Instagram more than 45 minutes per day. That's my maximum limit. And then this nice sidekick app timer will always shut down the app when the 45 minutes has ended. Fuck! Don't do that!
Sorry. I thought I was visible. Was I visible? Well, now is my moment. Hello everybody! How long has been since last time we saw each other?
Now it takes 23 minutes for me to go back because I got distracted.
Come on!
It's legit. Be the cool but wise parent to yourself. I think best parents are those that let the kids do cool and fun stuff but still responsibly. And you should do that to yourself. So in the phone, at least on Android, there's something called focus mode. Maybe on Apple it's different, but probably the same concept or thing also is possible there. So what you can do with this function is that you kind of block apps. So while you're focusing on something, for example, working or studying or being with friends, you cannot use these apps because we all know sometimes we just go to the bathroom and start scrolling on Instagram and then it just continues for 30 minutes and that's it. So with this focus mode, you can block these, that you cannot even access those apps, for example, between some certain hours or until you turn it off. This has helped me so many times from this mindless scrolling and helped me to stay focused on what I wanted to focus on instead. Marry Kondo it. You know, in the phones we always have so many apps that we don't use. So you can do what Marie Kondo would do and just get rid of the ones that don't spark joy in your life. So basically that you don't use, there's no really emotional attachment or anything like this. They're just creating clutter. Another one would be that you can just put the most used apps in the front. Like I have here, just the most used ones that I don't have to, you know, scroll all the time to find exactly what I was searching for. Those are the ones that I use daily. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check this video next. I'm sure you will like it as well. Remember to stay kind and meaningful in your beautiful journey. Seve signing out. See you in the next one. Ciao.